Hello again. I have in the past been accused of using language on this channel which suggests that I believe in the existence of separate and distinct human races, such as a white race, black race, and so on. In fact, I do not believe anything of the kind, but somebody who evidently does subscribe to such ideas is the Member of Parliament for Brent, Dawn Butler. Butler is one of those people, like certain television personalities, whose very life seems to be defined by her ability to court controversy and get herself into the newspapers regularly for saying and doing foolish and intemperate things. There's no reason why an MP shouldn't carry on in this way like a pop singer or Hollywood starlet, although it might cause some of us to look askance at her. What is interesting, though, is that her views on anthropology and race seem to mirror precisely those of many white racists, in that she believes that she belongs to a special ethnic group which is better than any other. We know this because during Black History Month she wrote and read aloud a poem on the subject. Dawn Butler may be seen reciting this poem in a clip of film to which I give a link in the description to this video, along with carefully selected images to accompany it. The refrain of the poem, which occurs 4 times, are the words, "I am the chosen one because I am of the first ones." Each time that the words first ones are spoken, the visual image of an ancient human skull is shown, one from Africa. Dawn Butler is the chosen one of the first ones, but she is addressing the others, outsiders, for whom she clearly has no time at all. She says, "You are the wrong one, the violent one, the weird one." Is she talking of a particular individual whom she dislikes, or a group about whom she has these feelings? She goes on to talk of her skin colour and then says, "You see the skin I'm in, this beautiful mahogany brown, the skin you don't like, I believe, so why you try so hard to achieve by burning yourself in the sun." I mean, this is abysmal poetry, but never mind. It's the sort of poem that children write at school when they try and force rhymes. Clearly, the violent one, the wrong one, the weird one, is white. But there, you probably guessed that anyway. She goes on to say, "You created a structure that made you seem great, when the simple reality is it's all fake, because I am the chosen one. I am of the first ones." Clearly, she is addressing white people as a group, those who created the structure of white superiority, or perhaps a racial hierarchy. Viewers will perhaps not understand the real message of this poem unless they are aware of the contempt in which groups like the Black Muslims hold white people. They routinely refer to them as white devils, bleached demons, cave monsters, and so on. Black people of African heritage, whom Dawn Butler refers to as the first ones, are also known as the Sun people, and they are contrasted with the Ice people, which refers to white Europeans. In other words, this poem, when properly understood, is a hymn to the racial superiority of black Africans over every other ethnic group in the world. That is what is meant by saying the first ones and showing the image of an ancient skull found in Africa. This is not directed only at white Europeans, but at everybody who is not black African. It can only be properly described as racist. If I were to read out a poem on this channel in which I addressed black people as a group and said, "You are the wrong one, you are the violent one, the weird one, because I am the chosen, I belong to the master race," it would, I suspect, be taken as suggesting that I was a racist. Reversing the colours, as is done here, does not alter the essential nature of the thing. It is clear, obvious, and undeniable racism.